Have you ever wondered why modern life feels so exhausting even though, compared to any other time in human history, we are living more comfortably than ever before? We have supermarkets filled with food, air conditioning, smartphones that connect us to the entire world, cars that replace days of walking, and technology capable of solving problems in seconds. Yet anxiety is rising, stress has become a daily companion. Sleep problems are more common than ever, and millions of people constantly feel overwhelmed without understanding why. At first glance, this doesn't make sense. If life has become easier, why do our minds often feel worse? The answer lies in a surprising truth hidden inside your skull. Although the world around you has changed dramatically over the last few thousand years, your brain has barely changed at all. The human brain evolved over hundreds of thousands of years, adapting to a world completely different from the one you live in today. In other words, your body may be living in the 21st century, but your brain is still running software designed for the Stone Age. Imagine taking a computer built in the 1990s and asking it to run today's most advanced artificial intelligence software. It would freeze, crash, and struggle because it was never designed for that environment. Something very similar is happening inside your own mind every single day. Your ancient brain is trying to survive in a world it was never built for. To understand this, we have to travel back nearly 200,000 years. Early humans didn't wake up worrying about unread emails, social media notifications, or career promotions. They woke up wondering whether they would find food before sunset, whether a predator was hiding nearby, or whether another tribe posed a threat. Every decision was connected to one simple goal: stay alive long enough to reproduce. Evolution rewarded brains that noticed danger quickly, expected the worst, remembered painful experiences, and reacted instantly to anything unusual. Those people survived. Those who ignored possible threats often didn't. As a result, your brain inherited the same survival system. The problem is that the dangers have changed, but your brain hasn't. Today, a delayed text message can trigger the same stress response that a lion once triggered in your ancestors. A negative comment online can activate the same emotional pain that ancient humans felt when they risked being rejected by their tribe. Thousands of years ago, being excluded from your group often meant death because humans depended on each other for food, protection, and survival. Your brain still treats social rejection as if your life depends on it. This is why criticism hurts so much, why embarrassment feels unbearable, and why people spend so much time worrying about what others think. Your ancient survival system cannot tell the difference between a hungry predator and a harsh comment section. One threatens your body, the other threatens your social belonging, but your brain reacts to both with surprisingly similar biological processes. Another major problem is something called the negativity bias. If your ancestors ignored one dangerous animal, they might not survive long enough to pass on their genes. But if they ignored one beautiful sunset, nothing bad happened. Because of this, evolution shaped the brain to notice negative information faster than positive information. Even today, your mind remembers insults longer than compliments, failures longer than successes, and criticism louder than praise. Imagine receiving 100 kind comments under a video and one hateful comment. Which one keeps replaying in your head while you're trying to sleep? Most people already know the answer. Your ancient brain believes negative information is more important because, for most of human history, paying attention to danger increased survival. Modern life creates another problem your ancestors never faced: endless stimulation. For almost all of human history, exciting events were rare. Finding honey, catching prey, discovering fresh water, or celebrating with the tribe caused dopamine to rise naturally. Today, your brain receives more stimulation in 10 minutes of scrolling than your ancestors may have experienced in several weeks. Every swipe, every notification, every short video, every like, every message delivers another small burst of dopamine. At first this feels rewarding, but over time your brain adapts. What once felt exciting becomes normal. You need more stimulation to experience the same satisfaction. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. It explains why people constantly chase the next purchase, the next vacation, the next achievement, or the next viral video, only to feel empty again a short time later. Your ancient reward system simply wasn't designed for an endless supply of instant pleasure. The same mismatch affects attention. Ancient humans focused on one important task at a time: tracking an animal, building shelter, gathering food, or watching for danger. Their survival depended on sustained attention. Today, your attention is constantly under attack. Notifications interrupt conversations, advertisements compete for your eyes, apps fight to keep you scrolling, and algorithms are specifically designed to capture your brain's reward system. Many of the world's largest technology companies employ neuroscientists and behavioral psychologists, whose job is to keep your attention for as long as possible because your attention has become one of the most valuable resources on Earth. Unfortunately, your Stone Age brain has little defense against systems engineered to exploit instincts that evolved over thousands of generations. Another hidden conflict involves movement. Ancient humans walked, climbed, lifted, hunted, and explored almost every day. Physical activity wasn't exercise, it was survival. Today, many people spend hours sitting in front of screens, moving only when necessary. Yet the human brain still depends on movement to regulate mood, improve memory, reduce stress hormones, and maintain healthy emotional function. Research consistently shows that regular physical activity improves mental health because movement matches the environment your brain evolved for. Sleep provides another example of this mismatch. Ancient humans lived according to sunlight. Darkness signaled rest while daylight encouraged activity. Today, bright screens shine directly into our eyes late into the night, suppressing melatonin and confusing the brain's internal clock. Your brain still expects darkness before sleep, but modern technology convinces it that daytime never ends. Relationships have changed as well. For most of human history, people lived in small tribes of roughly 100 to 150 individuals. These were people they knew deeply and interacted with every day. Today, one person can have thousands of online followers while still feeling emotionally isolated. Your brain wasn't designed to measure popularity using numbers on a screen. It evolved to seek genuine connection, trust, shared experiences, and face-to-face interaction. This helps explain why social media often increases loneliness instead of reducing it. You can be connected to millions of people while your ancient brain still feels alone. Perhaps the greatest mismatch of all is certainty. Ancient humans faced immediate problems with immediate solutions. If they were hungry, they hunted. If it rained, they found shelter. If danger appeared, they ran or fought. Modern problems are often abstract. Bills, careers, politics, climate change, retirement, and future uncertainty cannot be solved in a single afternoon. Your brain keeps searching for immediate solutions to problems that may take years or may never be fully resolved. As a result, it remains trapped in a constant state of low-level stress. This is why so many people feel mentally exhausted even after spending the entire day sitting at a desk. The brain doesn't measure exhaustion only through physical effort. It also measures uncertainty, decision-making, and perceived threat. The encouraging news is that understanding your ancient brain gives you an advantage. You don't have to fight your brain, you simply need to work with the way it evolved. Spending time in nature, limiting constant digital stimulation, exercising regularly, sleeping according to a healthy routine, practicing mindfulness, building real relationships, and giving your brain periods of quiet all help recreate the conditions it was originally designed for. These habits don't make you primitive. They help align modern life with ancient biology. The next time you feel anxious, overwhelmed, distracted, or emotionally drained, remember that your brain isn't broken. It is doing exactly what evolution trained it to do. The real problem is that the world changed much faster than the human brain ever could.